So why for free? Why am I not charging anything for this? Well, this is more than about just head lice to me. This is about a way of showing up in the world and making a choice to show up in the way that feels good to me. And there's that saying that we all know by Gandhi, be the change you wish to see in the world. Well, it's great hanging up on plaques on walls and on coffee mugs and scrolling through social media, we see it. But do we use it as anything more than just a saying that makes us feel better? Do we actually practice it? And what does it look like when you actually practice that? And for me, it goes back to, I want to live in a kind and generous world. I want to live in a world where we show up for each other and we're helpful and we don't have all these strings attached and we aren't always looking for what can I get out of this. And so, if that's the kind of world that I want to live in, then I need to show up that way in it. I can't wait for other people to show up like that. I can't sit around expecting that these people are going to come into my life if I'm not willing to put myself out there like that, to be generous with my knowledge and my time and the things that I have. If I don't show up that way in the world, how in the world can I expect that those are the kind of people that I'm going to come across? So, this is about so much more than just head lice. This is about showing up as the kind of person that I want to come across in the world. These are the kind of people that I want to find in the world, the kind of people I want to work with, do business with, in whatever capacity that is, with helpful, generous, kind, open hearted people. That's what I want to work with. So, that's what I'm showing up in. That's the way that I am bringing myself and my experience and my expertise to the world. And we do this all the time with each other. Like, there's somebody you admire, somebody who knows things and can be helpful, and you say, hey, can I get you a cup of coffee and we could just sit down for 20 minutes or half an hour and talk about things? I've got this new project I'm working on, or can I buy you lunch? Can I do this? And we can just figure out how we can help each other. So this is the way you can sit down with somebody, in this case with me, with a head lice professional. I've got information that you may need. I have expertise. I have no hidden agenda. I'm not trying to get you to buy something, and I'm not working in this field anymore. I'm not trying to steer you towards certain services or products. So I'm just sharing what I know, and you know that there's nothing that I'm trying to sell you. So you really can listen to what I have to say, relax, put your defenses down, and just take in the information that I'm giving to you. The other thing is, everything that you find here, I put up freely. I am no longer working in the field, but I don't want my knowledge and my expertise to go to waste. I am sharing it all freely. I have the worksheets and the tutorials, like I mentioned, and I do this all for free. I'm not pitching anything. And if you have found it helpful and if you feel moved, it would be awesome if you wanted to share with me like a virtual cup of coffee. I have my PayPal link below, my Venmo link. Only if you feel moved and only if it's something that lines up for what feels right for you. And if that doesn't feel right to you for whatever reason, that is totally cool too. I don't think that appreciation has to show up monetarily. It can show up in many different ways. Sharing it is just as helpful. You can share this video, or you can just share my channel or my website. All of those links are below. I'm not doing this to be paid. I'm just giving people a way to show their gratitude if that's the way that you like to show your gratitude. I've often helped friends in the past, and that's what they've done. They bought me a cup of coffee, Starbucks gift card, something like that. And I thought, hey, if anybody wants to do that, that would be great. But as always, I'm totally transparent with this. There are no strings attached. This is only about generosity, about kindness, and about being helpful. This is about me making a choice to show up in the world the way I want to show up in the world. And this is just kind of my fun experiment. I want to see what happens. Are there other ways that we can show up with our knowledge and our expertise and show up generously that adds something to the world, that feels good? And then trust at the same time that leading in that way, leading with our hearts, we truly are supported and we truly are taken care of. So join me on my honest and free adventure. Right now it's with head lice, but who knows where it's going to